Good morning, y'all. So I get this camera together, though. How about we get that? Welcome to Morning Music and Motivation with James. Woo. Let's not run the red light, James. So listen, this is new, y'all. So I'm trying something new. And I'm super excited that you guys are rocking with me this morning. If you are just getting in, I can get this to go up just a little bit. If you are just getting in, just come on in, like, share, and comment. Definitely comment, but like and share, please. This is going to be my on the way work chronicles little session. I just want to talk to y'all, like I don't get to talk to y'all often, and it's just, it's a rainy day, but I just really want to key in on the fact that, I want to key in on the fact that you got to keep going despite, how you feeling. Like, there's a couple of days where I was just feeling like, okay, like, I mean, y'all, like, I'm like, some of my friends know, like, I called them and I was like, where y'all at? Like, where you at? Because James L. Patterson needs you. Like, what are you doing? And, the thing about it is and I didn't come on here to be super deep because I don't want it to be about that. I just want this to be an outlet where we can kind of just hear, like, natural, just talk and kind of just, like, be transparent, if that makes sense. Like, why are we, thinking, okay, you gotta pray, but find somebody you can talk to on earth. Like, find somebody you can talk to. I talk to my mama. I talk to some of my best friends. Like, you can't talk to everybody. Can't have everybody in your business, but you need to find somebody you can talk to, because let me tell you something. People will be around here and, like, let me tell you something. Mental health is for real. Like, we don't like to talk about it at the church. We don't like to talk about it in Christianity. Like, we don't just like to talk about it because we're supposed to just, go to God in prayer. And I get it. Your boy gets it, okay? Gets it 110%. But at the end of the day, like, now, y'all, the police is out today. They're out probably every day, but they just really trying. Like, if y'all don't go somewhere and go sit down, okay? But anyway, I just really, 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 really think that it's important for us to be able to talk, have a voice, be able to say how they feeling. And let me tell you something. I use my morning drive to work. So for those who don't know, I live an hour away. So I'm going to take 30 minutes of this time, okay? But I live an hour away from my job. So, like, I use that morning to, like, kind of get my life together. And y'all, if you know me, when I say get my life together, I'm not talking like I'm losing it or something, like, because a lot of people think that you're, like, losing, like, just because when I say get my life together, they're like, oh, Lord, but what's going on? Your life already together. Like, no, I ain't perfect. Like, so what we're not going to do is sit around here and paint this picture about James, okay, that he's perfect, because he's not. I got imperfections. Oh, by the way, please go get your golden gummies. And you can go to my website. I'm going after I get off this video, I'm going to put my website in the comments. But I start my morning off with these every morning in the car. Yeah, in the car. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Honestly, like, God honest truth, they doing too much. All right, but God honest truth, right? Y'all keep going. Ooh, get it together. You're spitting up. Like literally, like I'm gonna need y'all to just like keep going. Like I was sitting here and like sometimes there was one night this week. It might have been not yesterday, but the night before that, where I literally was in the bed like thinking myself sick. Like I don't think people think that's real, but that is so real. Like I was so aggravated, and I just kept thinking like. And hello to everybody out there that's in the comments. I can't really see them like that because I'm driving and there's some other things going on with this thing right here. I don't know if y'all can see. But this one right here ain't right this morning. But so we'll talk about that later. But I mean, I literally, how can I say it? I literally was like in a place where like, well, why I gotta deal with this kind of stuff? Like, I'm a good guy. Like, why me? Like, why I gotta always deal with crazy stuff? Like, why I gotta be sad? Or why, oh, excuse me for the bumps, y'all, railroad track. Why I gotta be going through? Like, anybody else going through? Like, I'm out here trying to do right. Like, so what? I'm just out here trying to live my best life. Who ain't trying to live their best life? Okay, y'all, you stay there, phone. Okay, but who ain't trying to live their best life? It's me trying to live my best life. Hello, I'm just like James. What? Come on. That's all. Like I'm out here trying to make it. Like that's it. And I'm sitting here like, what is going on? Like, but you know what? At the end of the day, I feel like, and and when I'm in that space, you can't say nothing. And I don't understand. I don't know what's going on, but I will say this: when I get out of that space, I realize that, man, you're gonna have to go through to get to. Okay, how many times have you dealt with that? How many times have we had to go through? I was sitting talking to my assistant principal, and she said something that I always say. She said, Patterson, because they call me Patterson at the school. She said, Patterson, I'm looking really greasy in the morning. Anyway, she said, Patterson, she said, like, if every day was good, like, you wouldn't know how to handle life. And I was thinking, like, that's similar to what I say, because I always say that if every day was great, how would you handle, like, you wouldn't know what great is, because it would be normal. It would be a normal day, because it ain't nothing special about the day. It's nothing special. Y'all come in here and share. Thank you, Orlando, for sharing the video. Y'all share this video. Share. Like, comment, share, but share. This is a word. Like, this is new. I'm trying to be a little bit more out and doing things and talking to you guys, because I want you guys to see who James is. I think a lot of times people mistake who I am. Listen, when I tell you my tag is just James, and when I tell you that is who I am, and if you don't know that, but I just want to encourage you to, like, even though the days look tough sometimes, like yesterday, like, I went to work, like, y'all, I was dressed, okay? I don't know if you saw my pictures. If you haven't, go back and look. But I put on the plaid pants. Come on, somebody. Come on, lift your hands. I put on the red, no, I didn't have a red. Well, yeah, the red jacket, but the gold turtleneck. It was cold. It's still cold today. I don't know what is going on. The devil is a whole liar. It was just summer yesterday. But I mean the day before yesterday. But I mean literally, I dressed myself up because I had one of the worst nights in a long time. And y'all know I lost my father and all that stuff, but that was already hard enough. And so when little things happen, it kind of just, it takes me in. Like, I'm like, oh God, again, like something else. Like, why? Here it is again, God. What's going on? Hello, James needs you. Where you at? It's almost like, you know, those little pressure points, you know, like I have been like going through on my job, going through in my personal life, losing my father, having my own little, you know, issues and insecurities that, you know, everybody just don't know, you know. I don't know. I always felt important for to be transparent, but I mean, you know, it's not always appropriate, but I literally feel that when you go through those moments, you just have to keep going. Like, I dressed myself up yesterday because I didn't feel good. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna feel good about what I look like. How about that? I'm gonna take some pictures. I don't even know if that was like, I was in my plan. I had already put my assignments in the class and my Google class and stuff. And I was like, let me just go out here. I'll take about 10 minutes and do a little snapperoo on the camera. Listen, when I tell you, I just knew I had to do that because I needed that moment. I needed that picker upper, and I feel like that's okay. Like, I think we feel like there's only one way to have a picker upper. Like, it's only one way to have a great day. It's only one way to feel good. It's only one way. I don't know. I just feel like we think it's only one way to do something, but it's not. It's not. And so you just have to like find out. And I'm not saying go out here and find some type of addiction that's negative. I mean, I ain't telling y'all to go out here in these streets and be drinking and things. I didn't say that. I said find a way. Like with me, like that didn't hurt nobody with me dressing up. Like I just wanted to do something to make myself feel cool, like feel all right, like. And some of you are saying, well, you dress up every day. Actually, no. Today is one of those days. This ain't dressed up. Woo. My God. James, where's your fedora? Not on. But it's just imperative that you find ways to, pray. Find other ways. Talk to people. Dress up. Go out to dinner. Even if it's by yourself. You going through, you don't got people to really rock with. Listen, you got to get you somebody in your corner. I'm trying to tell you. It's just important too, you know, but I just want to encourage you that if you're going through, keep going. Like, excuse me, y'all. Woo! I don't got corona. It's just my allergies. Didn't I take my allergy medicine? Y'all, I ain't even eat my breakfast yet, by the way. So just FYI, this live ain't going but probably a few more minutes because I'm supposed to be on here 30 minutes, but I don't think that's gonna happen because my mama had cooked breakfast and yeah, y'all not fit to play with me. And y'all saying, well, how you eat and dry? Most of y'all are black on here. No, really not. My melanated people, don't act like y'all don't know how to do it. Okay? Please don't act. Please don't get on my live. Please don't get on my live and act like you knew. We don't want you to do it. We don't want you to get on here and act like you. My mama cooked this morning. Is it a part of my diet? No. Do I always eat grits? Absolutely not. I done told her about that. If she watching, I done told her. But I'm going to eat it because I really like it. She don't cook it all the time no more. Like I used to have it like every morning, but it's a no. Can't do that every morning because your boy be getting, yeah, that weight be, woo, heading on up. So we don't do that. We don't do that. And, but y'all know I'm random, so I don't know why y'all acting like y'all don't know what y'all was getting into watching this. But share if you it's still on, please, 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 please. But this is something new that we're gonna do. We're just gonna be talking, like, and I just want to tell y'all what I'm going through or what's happening in my life. Like we can catch up, you know. But I mean, I'm not going to just have nothing to talk about because let me tell you something. Every day is something new. That reminds me of a song. Jessica Reedy said, I don't know all the words. I think it's like, never had the perfect life. What a book that I could write. There'd be a tear on every page. And I'm not about to sing this morning because let me tell you something. Me. Your boy voice is not on 100 in the mornings. Just FYI. Every time I go to worship, I'll be like, let me drink like lots of water because it's not. But anyway, the words say, I never had a perfect life. What a book that I could write. There'd be a tear on every page. And there's some great words in between that. But it ends with, but in every book, you can always turn the page. Like, I'm trying to tell you, if that don't make you want to go and give a lap around your house or your job, I don't want you to get fired. Or if you're in the car, it don't make you want to lift your hands, but don't lift them because you're driving. I never had the perfect life. What a book that I could write. There'd be a tear on every page. There'd be a tear on every page. Every you know how many times I'd have been like through hell? How many times you've been through hell? How many times we done been through? But in every book, you can always turn the page on. You can always create a new day. You can always, okay, today was not my day. It just wasn't. I didn't have a great day. It just wasn't. Today, that ain't my day. That ain't it. That ain't it. Let me flip this page because that ain't it. Today is not the day. Let me turn the page. Tomorrow you go to sleep. Lord, please let you rest somehow. Because I know, I get it. I've had those days. You flip that page. Next day, new day. Another songwriter said, it won't always be like this. Is that Rashawn Mitchell? God will perfect that concerning me or you. And sooner or later, it's going to turn in your face. It's turning around for me. Sometimes you got to say it. Like, you got to say, you know what? I don't even know. Let me tell you something. Oh, this is really personal. So, I was getting ready. I've been going through some things. That became personal for me. Like, dealing with my career, my job and stuff. And I was just like, Lord, I can't do this no more. I mean, when I tell y'all, I just like, I can't do it. And I feel like I was fighting it alone. I was by myself. I'm trying to like deal with this stuff, and it is mentally draining me. Like I feel like I'm about to absolutely cuckoo lose it. And I'm talking to God. I'm like, God, please. And then, and honestly, probably wasn't doing it the right way because I kept going back to him. You know, you're supposed to leave it at the altar. Just leave it. Jessica said that too. Leave it at the altar. Put it at the altar. And it just kept coming back up, and it just kept coming. Like the enemy just continued to come harder at me. Like, God dang, you trying to kill me? Like, what is going on up in here? And I literally just put in my resume. I put resign. And I remember, I can't say much about it, but somebody of very high stature said, You got a job? You found a job? You got a job? Because you resigned. You got a job? I was like, no. But I trust God. And when I tell you I said that thing and I meant it, y'all playing. If I had never trust God before, that day when I did that, I didn't listen to what my mama said, even though she told me I could go, you know. I didn't listen to my mom, I didn't listen to my family, I didn't listen to my cousins, I didn't listen to my co-workers. I said, you know what, I ain't coming. I trust God. Let me tell you something. When you realize that you have been making it and you have been surviving prior to even being in this situation or having that job or having this career, like I've always been a survivor. You've always, if you know that you're a survivor of everything, like you done been through, you still going. What they say, you don't look like what you've been through and you still rocking. And you worrying about, I hope I'm still live because you know I be going through these country areas, so y'all can't see me pray. But it's like, what? Why would I not believe that I'm gonna be all right and I done been all right? What? Like I'm gonna be all right. Like what? I think R&B, hip hop did it first, but Ty Tribbett said we gonna be all right. Y'all, listen, I tell you, if you don't trust that you're gonna be all right, you are. First of all, if you believe that you're gonna be all right, that's having a battle because most of the stuff we deal with is mental. I be like, Lord, I'm really going through. It's meant like I don't even. You be thinking yourself like, dang, I'm really going through. That's why I don't like to have a lot of idle time. Some people be like, well, you always doing something. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm trying to keep it silent on that, but I try to tell you, I try to keep busy. I need to be productive. I got dreams. I got aspirations. There are things that I desire, and I'm gonna get them. Huh? I don't care if I ain't got them yet. I don't care if I done been out as long as some of these other people, and they done went all the way up here. I'm coming. I'm gonna be there. Whenever God says it, whenever it's my time, whenever He says, James, go, that's where I'm at. Point blank period. Point blank period. And I'm not worried. I'm not concerned about that. Not me. At some point I was. And I was like, you know what? Somebody named y'all already know her. I think y'all know her. She's the owner of In the Mix Entertainment, In the Mix Music Group. She had said one time, she was like, James, I don't think you really know how far you've come. I'm like, what is she talking about? And people told me this before, but I really didn't pay attention to them. But I really, really look up to her. And she said, you might need to sit down and just kind of think about all the things that you've done, all the things that God has allowed you to accomplish. Huh? I ain't think about that kind of stuff because I just be out here working so hard. You just be out here just doing. You got 2 and 3 jobs. You got a business. You out here trying to sing. You out here trying to do the radio and TV stuff and YouTube and travel and Corona out here. And it's a pandemic. And you teaching and that's making you go through. It's a whole, that's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother situation. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. But anyway, I'm literally like, what the heck is going on? Like, how am I gonna survive? And how am I gonna make it? And how did I make it? And I'm looking through like all the stuff that I was able to accomplish despite the no's, despite having low self-esteem, despite trying to figure out what I'm doing and how I'm gonna do it, and the people telling me, oh, you're doing stuff wrong. And wondering why I can't get here or there, you know. And those were times when I did that. Like, I did that. Like, and no need to lie, like, that was something I was doing. Like what is really going on here? Not knowing that this whole time, like, I am all right. Like, I'm gonna be all right. Like, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. You're actually doing pretty good. Like, you've gone overseas. You've done some stuff. You rocking on singles. You ain't even put out no album yet, and you still surviving. You ain't ever won no Stellar. You ain't never been nominated for no Stellar. And you still here. You could have stopped a long time ago. When things get hard, it doesn't mean quit. God will tell you when. And then when it's your passion, you know, like, you just know how things go. Like, you know when, where, how, and you may not know at those, like, it may not be a direct sign to it. And that's the thing. Like, I think people look for it to just be like, this is what you're supposed to do. No, it don't come like that. It don't come like that. That's why you have to be in, you know, intertwined and have a relationship with Christ, because you'll be out here trying to do your own thing and be lost. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Been there too. Like, what's that? What am I supposed to be doing? Did you talk to God? Did you ask? Y'all just keep being great. Keep doing you. Like, don't stop. If you got goals, don't quit. Like, if you desire to have your own house, if you desire to work from home, if you desire to start your own business, guess what? You got to start working on that. Like, don't expect it to just happen. Don't expect it to just fall in your lap. Because, you know, sometimes I used to do that. Like, I'd be like, well, you know what? I really, really want to start my own business. Okay, well, what you doing to start it? Like, what are you doing? Like, until I really went to somebody and was like, well, how do I obtain LLC, and what do I need to do? Like, what do I need to create? Is there, you know, budget? Is there forms? Is there what do I need to do? If I didn't ask those questions, I would have never. That's number one. That, like, if you don't know something, go find out. Research it. And let me tell you something. Even if I didn't ask, there's something called Google now that we did not have growing up. I think I didn't have it growing up, y'all. Sometimes my memory from I'd be like, what? Huh? But anyway, I didn't have that. So you could literally Google and find out what is happening. How can you accomplish some of these goals? And they even have YouTube videos and stuff y'all to look at. How about that, though? So no excuses out here. Get out here and be great. Go be amazing. Go live your best life and don't stop. And I'm going to see y'all back here tomorrow. And I'm probably going to be on time tomorrow at 7:30. But we're going to do this from 7:30 to 8 normally. That's what we're going to do. And make sure y'all tell somebody, share the flyer, share this video. Before you get all, share it. If you have been commenting, I'm going to go back and check every comment. Trust. Y'all know how I do. I love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Thank you for tuning in to Morning Music and Motivation with your boy, James. Just James. I love y'all. For real. Have an amazing day. don't quit. If you haven't started something, or if you haven't created a goal, or you haven't started doing that thing that you really want to do, start it today. It's today. Like, start right now. Like, I'm about to get off, so you can go ahead and get started. Okay? Bye-bye. Be blessed. I love y'all. For real. And then nothing you can do about it.